Most people dread the idea of piecing together a car audio system because it usually means spending an entire weekend running wires, matching impedance, and praying the amp doesn't overheat. But then you run into something like this. It is essentially the shortcut for anyone who wants their music to actually thump without needing a degree in electrical engineering. The whole point of this setup is that it is a self-contained unit. You have the 12-inch driver, the sealed box, and the 300-watt amplifier all living in one wedge-shaped package. It is surprisingly compact for what it does, which is a massive win if you are trying to keep some actual trunk space left over for groceries or a gym bag. What stands out is how straightforward the installation is. You are really just looking at power, ground, and a signal wire. If you are working with a factory head unit, you can just tap into the speaker lines, and it handles the rest. It is a clean, no-nonsense approach that feels like it was designed for someone who wants results right now. The build quality feels solid too. It has that heavy, dense construction you expect from this brand, and it doesn't feel like it is going to rattle itself apart the moment you turn the volume up. Now here is the thing about the sound. It is not going to win any SPL competitions or shatter your neighbor's windows, but that is not the goal here. It provides a tight, punchy low end that fills out a cabin perfectly. Because it is a sealed enclosure, the bass feels accurate and responsive rather than just a muddy, booming mess. You get a remote bass knob in the box, which is honestly a lifesaver. Being able to dial the intensity back when a podcast comes on or crank it up for a late-night drive is one of those features you don't realize you need until you have it. There are a few quirks, though. While the wedge shape is great for fitting against the back of a seat, it can be a bit awkward to secure if your trunk floor is uneven or has a weird slope. You might find yourself getting creative with some mounting brackets to keep it from sliding around during a sharp turn. Also, while the 300-watt internal amp is plenty for most daily drivers, if you are the type who wants to be heard 3 blocks away, you might eventually find yourself wanting more headroom. But for the vast majority of people, this is more than enough power to make the rearview mirror vibrate. It is a balanced, well-thought-out piece of gear that skips the headache and goes straight to the performance. If you want to upgrade your sound without turning your car into a construction zone, this is probably the most sensible path forward. It just works, and sometimes that is exactly what you need.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.